All about the Tin Sky Derma Roller, and it comes just in this little package. This seems to be the type of packaging that similar Derma Rollers seem to come in. Usually this little part will either have the brand name or the millimeter depth or some sort of information similar. So they usually seem to have like this little bit. It does have a little dugout area for you to set the roller into. Now when I set mine in there, it does kind of hit the bottom a little bit, but that's mainly because the little covering that mine came with, I really don't know where it is. So that's a little bit frustrating. I have seen some rollers that actually have their case is kind of a big kind of plastic case over this. I probably would have preferred it to be something like that, just because it is kind of frustrating, because with this thing, it doesn't always go on as well. But I'm not using the case for my face, so this is the main product that you want to make sure that works really well. First off, I want to tell you that they do come in various sizes on Amazon and other different places. This is the 0.5 millimeter. And this is actually my first Derma Roller. I have heard about Derma Rollers for many years. Always been kind of leery about them, and they really did scare me. I would see videos of people using them, and afterwards their face would be pinpointed with blood and really scary and red. And so I was always thinking, why would they do that to their face? But then I learned a little bit more about it, and what it is, it's supposed to, after you use it, it's supposed to open up your skin, open up the pores, open up your skin to allow products afterwards to seep into there and work better. It also causes a mild trauma to your skin, and I know that sounds terrible, causes a mild trauma, and what happens is when you have some sort of opening on your skin is having a response saying, we need to heal the skin, we need to rebuild it, we need to make collagen. Now you're not going to have collagen production overnight or over a couple weeks or days. Something like this needs to be used for 6 months, a year, 2 years before you really see dramatic results. Now, I've only been using this for about 3 weeks or so, and I obviously don't think that I look amazingly younger. I am 31, so I do have to watch the clock with aging. So I don't look like I'm 23 or anything like that. I do know that after using this, the next day my skin does feel more soft, and it does have like a healthy glow to it. It's not red or ruddy or blotchy or anything painful or itchy or sore. Now, if you use something that's a longer length of needle, like longer than 1 millimeter, you could seriously injure your skin. They do recommend that if you do use something like that, you only get it done by a certified and licensed doctor, dermatologist, salon user. It's kind of not really recommended to use more than 1.0, but if you have really deep scarring, any kind of really deep parts on your face that you really need to fix, you might want to think about that. It's usually for your body that uses the 1.0 or 1.5 or the 2 or even the 3, which 3 sounds incredibly painful. This is the 0.5, and it really is not as stressful or scary as it looks, but this is what it looks like. And I just use my little cup here. I soak it in, and it's already been sterilized, but I'm just going to show you. This has 70% rubbing alcohol in here, and I usually fill it up with about 2 capfuls, or however deep your mug or cup is. You want to make sure that you're fully covering the surface of the whole entire head. And so I let it soak for about 5 to 10 minutes, and then I shake it out. And then what I do is I go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now that's how I interpreted how to use it based on the picture instructions that is on the box, where it's kind of a crisscross, 3 or 4 times here, 3 or 4 times here, 3 or 4 times here, and 3 or 4 times here, and move all around your whole entire face. Now the areas that I really want to work on is right here, because I don't really have a wrinkle here, but I do have a kind of a muscle thing that sort of looks like I'm scowling, but I'm not. I don't know if you can see right here, it's just kind of a little area that I've always been worried about. So I see people that scowl and it always stresses me out, just because I don't want to have that. And I do have some past chickenpox scarring from when I was in 3rd grade, and I do have some acne scarring that I want to try to fix. And my pores are pretty large, and so I would love to use this for 6 months to a year, and hopefully in that time see some improvements. You're not going to see improvements overnight. It's not going to be like 1 or 2 months. It's probably going to be closer to the 6 month to a year. If you do look at pictures of people that have been doing this, you do need to stick with it. People that have done this for about a year or 2, it's incredible. And it's not just with this brand, it's with other brands. This is the only brand I can compare it to because I've only used this brand, but I do recommend this one. The price seems to be good. You do want to make sure that you fully inspect these at all times to make sure that you don't have any bent needles, nothing that's going to be rusted or anything, and you do want to make sure that it is sterilized properly and that you're not too rough on your skin. I do like to use a vitamin C serum or hyaluronic acid or something that has both of those in there immediately afterwards to help absorb into my skin and help heal it. I usually do this at night. So thanks for watching. I hope you found this helpful. Thank you.